Oh.
Welcome back to the number one
most insightful and entertaining podcast in the world, says Polo Greco.
Says everybody in the world.
Everyone in the world.
It's a fact. It's actually a fact.
It's actually
welcome,
a fact.
guys. Spitballers. If you're listening, we're waiting for Tyler. We're waiting for Tyler. We'll intro when Tyler comes.
Are we live, though?
We're actually live. I gotta get in character. We'll wait for Tyler before we do the intro.
I've been waiting.
Hey.
Just do this instead.
Hey.
Oh, that sounds good, Arrow.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Here, let me get a landscape video of skill shooter for the people.
Bitch, I wake up, no stylist.
Welcome, Ty.
Thanks, Paul. How's it been?
It's been good. Say what?
So what you guys jump into so far?
We haven't jumped into much.
We're waiting for you.
We're waiting for you. We started to jump in.
Kind souls.
Yeah.
Get it off, get it off, get it off.
No one even say it.
Don't say it.
Bro, honestly. Bro,
Oh my God, we're shadow
honestly, it's like saying, bro,
Leave
it's
it.
like saying Voldemort. Like
It
you're
is.
not supposed to say it, bro, because then they know.
Shadow ban.
You wage war against the social
Immediately.
media platforms.
You don't even have to post anything. You just your phone. You're just saying it. And they're like, nah,
Oh no.
get him out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spitballers. If you're listening, thank you very much for doing so. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. It means the world to us and really helps us. And,
Don't forget to comment.
we got to give you the call to actions. That's the only way we're going to do it. So we're going to start delivering them to you. But welcome. How we doing today, boys?
I'm doing great.
Sunday.
Living
Sunday.
lavish.
Living lavish.
It's a beautiful Sunday. How you doing?
I'm doing good, too. It is a beautiful Sunday. I'm happy to be here. This has been fun to build so far, huh?
Yeah. I was going to say, I'm very grateful for all the people who have listened.
Straight up.
Gave us feedback and said they're listening to it. And
So cool.
thank you so much.
Straight up. What do you guys want to talk about? What should we talk about?
What do you got?
Sunday. The 49ers are going to win tomorrow. I can feel it.
What's your prediction?
Yep.
But I hope so, too. I don't know who they play. And I don't even
know who they're playing, but they're going to win.
Oh.
Jimmy G's running out the end zone again.
Oh, man.
I'm a
First quarterback
parlay
ever
bet
to
that
just
one.
step out of the back of the end zone.
People don't give him enough respect.
You're a professional, though. Like,
It happens. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Shout out Jimmy G. I'm not an NFL quarterback, and I could never do it, so I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's really good. People, he got a bad rap, I feel like, from that. But he went to the playoffs,
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, super.
Yeah.
He's done well
Yeah.
all around. Well, I got a topic. Someone just,
I think we got Angel. Sir Angel
Somebody
might have
just
just
we
came
got
rolled in.
Sir Angel,
We
Ill
got
Angel. In the
Ill
house.
Angel in the building.
Let's go.
Polo says he's got something to talk about.
What you got?
Who's your guys' dream podcast guest? You go first, TJ.
Kanye.
Okay. My dream podcast guest. Can they be alive or not alive?
You just changed the game.
You
Welcome.
choose.
Welcome, guys.
I would have to say
Sad.
Mac, bro. Mac would be so crazy.
That would be fire.
Yeah, bro. Mac Miller would be nuts.
That would be nuts. I would actually like that conversation.
I feel like it'd be
so
so
cool.
entertaining and fun just
If-
to hang out with him. We'd probably end up smoking.
if you're in your
cigarettes or something.
20s right now, Mac Miller was probably like a big part of your teenage years, what you bumped and listened to.
Yeah.
if you had
for
an
sure.
awesome childhood. Arrow, you said Kanye.
Bro, it might be Kanye. I'm
Why
not gonna lie.
Mr.
Well, okay.
West.
On the last podcast, Dano asked, what was the question? Who influences you, or who do you get inspiration from?
Yeah.
And I paused, but I want to say Kanye was the first person that came to my head, and I don't know why I didn't say it, but I just think it's like Kanye's always preaching about these geniuses that are crazy. You know, these geniuses that are just out of their mind, but like, are they? And I just think like hearing Kanye and trying to really like ask him questions and dissect the crazy stuff he says, trying to like dissect it and really get to the bottom of it. I feel like it might be like pretty crazy. So
Yeah.
Kanye, that's my answer.
Like if you were on his side about it and trying to like genuinely talk to him opposed to like being
Yeah.
getting him in defensive mode.
Well, you hear Kanye saying all this crazy shit, but like there's rarely someone sitting there being like, "What do you mean by that, Kanye?"
Can you go into that a
Could
little
you like,
further?
explain that? And he might, or like it might sound more crazy, but hey, he's a genius and he's my favorite musician of all time. And I just like,
I seen today that he's the wealthiest rapper
He's
Ever.
richer than Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Really?
6.6 billion.
Dude,
Yeah.
the
Oh, from
stim
Yeezy probably.
the
huh?
stim player was
And
crazy,
Gap,
bro.
Gap, he made an absolute killing with too.
You remember the stim player? Did you see that?
Oh, his last the Dome
Yeah.
to 2, yeah.
Yeah, and he released it all on that thing, and then
I got
How
a
did that
stim
work?
player.
How did that work?
so he had a stim player, and it's this little device, and pretty much what it allows you to do is like you can play any song through it and take out the beat and just have the vocals or just the snare, and then so you can pretty much like mix your own song off this little device. But he took Donda 2 and he released it just through the stim player and sold it through his own website and kept all 100% of the proceeds from the whole thing. And I don't know, he sold some crazy amount of them and made like $6 million or something like that he kept all the proceeds to, just because he released it through his own little device. And it's cool. You could like play your own music through it and mix it.
What do you think of that now? Because you're up and coming rapper too, aside from what you do for Force Media and as a podcaster too. What do you think of like record labels compared to how music's put out now on YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud? Like what is the game? What is the roadmap to success now? Like, is it easier for people? I assume it's much easier.
I think it could be easier. It depends on how you're going to do it, though.
Still a lot of work, but
Yeah, it
And more
depends.
competition.
There is a lot more competition for sure, but it's like if you are trying to go for like a one-hit wonder route, then just try and do that. Like if you're going to be that and that's what you want to do, go for it. By all means, but like what I mean is like I like longevity and like being in it for the long run, like Jay-Z or Kanye, like these, or J. Cole, Kendrick, like that type of situation where they're still relevant now and people still listen to them and they're idols to a lot of people. And that to me seems a lot more like enticing than like going for a one shot and just like 15 minutes of fame type of thing. And
right.
I think that anybody could be their own record label these days. You don't necessarily need to get a big deal. Like you could just use United Masters, that's what I use. And it's an app. It shows you all of your analytics. It shows you your streams, plays, where it's coming from, what cities, anything you want. And you could plan a whole tour off of that just based off of like, if you're posting good Instagram content, you have your own music videos and stuff. And then you could really build your own audience. And if you're a genuine good person, like I think that stands out a lot more than trying to be something you're not. I think it goes further, and I think anybody could do it. It's just about having fun, really. That's a good question, though.
Like
I hope I answered it well.
you did. I like what you said about being yourself too, because anybody with influence, whether they're a celebrity, successful business person, whoever, right? They all understand they have their own unique voice and march to that beat, right? They're not trying to be the next whoever. They're happy and content with being themselves authentically, and that's what gets respected. Everybody else is already taken.
Yeah. Did you see that Tom Brady commercial? Did you
Yeah.
see
Which
that?
one? I didn't
You
see.
saw the Tom Brady commercial?
Yeah, I
Do-
don't remember exactly, but it was about that.
Yeah, and he was like, it wasn't it him and like Morgan Freeman, I think.
I didn't see it.
He's like sitting on it was Morgan Freeman, right?
Not sure. We should pull it up.
And Brandon.
All the way down.
Anyways, no, Tom Brady. He's sitting there on the couch with Morgan Freeman, and Morgan Freeman's like reading this letter,
Yeah,
and
it
he
was.
says, it's not. I heard you're supposed to be the next Tom Brady. You're not supposed to be the next anybody. You're supposed to be the next you. And then it says sincerely Tom Brady at the bottom of it, but Morgan Freeman reads it, and then Morgan Freeman looks at Tom Brady and he goes, "You wrote that?" Tom goes, "Yeah." And I was like, "That's a hard commercial, bro."
Yeah,
That's
cool.
I'm getting chills just
It was
you saying it.
It was
yeah.
a letter Tom Brady wrote to like
To himself.
players coming up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I was like, "That's a good commercial."
That's a great commercial.
Yeah.
Ty, who's your dream podcast guest?
After just talking about Tom Brady would be sick as hell.
Mhm.
But
Tom Brady would be
originally,
crazy.
That's a winner.
that's a winner.
Yeah.
I was
Winner.
thinking Jordan at first.
Oh.
Michael Jordan would be so
Crazy
No one's
mentality.
really got that sit down interview with Jordan either.
Talk to him about golf.
everything.
He
bro.
loves golf.
Mindset.
Yeah,
Yeah.
How to win.
from the beginning.
Yeah.
That'd be a killer.
That'd be a crazy brain to open up.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Did you guys see that one video? I think it's like a Netflix documentary where it's like I think it's called the Redeem Team, where it's like they're playing in the Olympics, the U.S. basketball team, and it's like LeBron saying, "Bro, I think Kobe said that first play of the game he's gonna run through his chest." And they're like, "No, he's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do that." It shows like Dwight
Oh, yeah,
Howard
yeah.
too, and he said he's gonna run through his chest. LeBron's like, "Next thing you know, first play of the game," and it just shows it. Kobe just runs across, bam, and just throws his shoulder into him. And it's the guy that he played with on the
It was
Lakers.
Pau Gasol.
Yeah. And I don't know. That's just that'd be crazy. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm sorry.
Jordan
to Kobe.
Yeah.
Crazy. Kobe would have been nuts too.
Yeah.
Same kind of killer competitor.
That man was a real role model.
He did a lot of sit downs though, R.I.P. But
Yeah,
Jordan
Kobe
has
did.
not really sat down with nobody.
Yeah.
The documentary, The Last Dance.
The Last Dance was incredible.
That was
So
pretty
good.
much everything.
I watched it twice.
I think I've watched
So
it 7
good.
times.
And it came out during COVID when nobody had anything to do, and they all everyone watched that.
It's like
Yeah.
what I watch when I go home. I just cycle through the episodes,
Yeah.
honestly, because it's so just inspiring and,
Yeah.
and how they were able to form such a sense of oneness and leverage each other's strengths. There's obviously a lot of parallels from sports to business, and that's like the ultra dominant team. So there's a lot to learn from studying their how.
Yep. Individually and like you said, as a team too, because they did that better than anybody.
Yoga and shit together. They
Yeah.
did, on their trips. They didn't just go to their rooms after practice and not socialize. They went and got dinner and did activities. They bowled. Like stuff like that gets you all on the same page of like championship caliber, what you have to do to get there, right? It makes everybody understand.
I just heard Shaq say the same thing. Patrick Bet-David was interviewing him, and he asked him like, what makes a championship team? And he said it's the relationship between the owners, the managers, the coaches, and the players. He said that has to be in unison for everything to function and be a championship team.
Coherence.
Yeah.
That has to be just as coherent as how whatever product or service you're putting out and the quality it's at. If you're selling a luxurious, excellent product, then your team behind that should be performing at that standard, right? too.
Exactly.
So, for sure.
What about you, Paul? Who's the dream? Dream Potter.
Well, somebody who has the capabilities might take this idea from me because it's that goddamn good. But I don't know if the two guys would do it. But how awesome would it be to have Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz in a sit down and talk about what they did to build that fight, what was going through their head?
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that should happen one day. Hopefully, it's us who gets
Is
to do
there
that.
anything like that where a podcast brings in like competitors?
Sammy the Bull and Michael Francesi
Yeah.
with Patrick Bet-David is where I got the idea from.
That's
Honestly,
interesting. That's an interesting podcast.
That's the first time I ever thought of it because you stole both mine in
Pod-
Tom Brady
Hey,
and Michael Jordan.
I got
was like,
somebody
son of
else
a bitch.
though. If I had to pick somebody who's alive, Mr. Rogan himself. Bro.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I just didn't want to be stereotypical, but
Yeah. But that would be cool.
yeah.
we'll get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have our bridges to Uncle Joe, and
Yeah.
we'll certainly get there. All right, that was fun. Next topic. Who do you guys think has the most?
Ty, what?
I was gonna bring up. I seen a video of the Tesla robot getting.
Oh,
Released.
Did you
Yes.
think was that real?
Yeah.
Homie,
look,
like
dude.
looking at his hands like this, and
we're back.
hey, Brandon, look up the Tesla.
Elon Musk reveals Tesla robot.
It was
not
like-
Tesla.
It was. Did you watch it? Did you guys
I
watch it?
didn't see it all. I don't think
feel like
the
I've seen an old
screen's
video.
gonna be recording.
No, this was yesterday. See, they're all one day ago.
It was carrying boxes and watering plants.
Oh my God. See,
Hey, Brandon,
let's just watch.
you know how to do a screen recording?
If not,
Just
we
in
could
the
do
top
it.
right.
We could just get it.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
just put it in there. We'll
get
put
it in the
there.
editing.
Post production.
Yeah.
Cut this. Cut this. Cut this. Cut this.
Yep, this is cut. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
We don't even have to cut it. This is how it really goes down, people.
Yeah, dude, he like it, she, he, they,
It's Optimus. Is the-
Optimus.
Yep.
That's the name.
Optimus. It looks at his hands. Look at that. Oh. That's crazy.
Bro, this mic.
It's pretty slow.
This mic just slowly fades down.
So
It's
if
that
they
little
attack
one
us,
right
we could
there.
definitely run from them.
As of
tight?
now.
Yeah, as of now, until their arms could shoot out to 100 feet length.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're
Tesla
back.
robot.
Yeah, I just walked out to the stage.
It was
Did-
like doing
Thank you, bro.
activities, the video I seen. but
You saw one of it doing stuff?
Yeah, it was like carrying boxes and
See, that's the one
right
that I
there.
s-
Yeah,
oh.
go right there. A little bit further. Oh yeah.
It's an incredibly aesthetically pleasing box with a Tesla sign. Just
I mean,
throw it
like,
out there.
okay, but if we're being real about this, like, yeah, that's crazy. But like, what at what point do these things become like actually useful? Because like, homie's just carrying a box like
He's gonna
across
grab
the
our
room,
That was
like-
my following question.
Mars.
What
Right?
are we comfortable with a robot doing, and what are we comfortable with it not having them do at all? What
Yeah,
tasks?
like I don't.
How far do we have to go with it?
I wouldn't have
Yeah.
a robot babysit my kid.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah.
I
Or
would
like fold laundry, do dishes.
That's cool.
Sick.
Fuck yeah.
Shouldn't
It's
a
a
dishwasher just do the
$20,000
dishes?
Yeah, I guess that saves more water, but
No, but that should be it. Like a dishwasher should be a
Things like
robot.
that.
Like, it can
Yeah.
just-
Yeah, but then what if Elon Musk wants to take over the world and he just programs them all to kill?
like
And-
SpongeBob,
Yeah.
like Plankton.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
he
he puts the
put the
buckets-
buckets on all their heads.
bro. Yeah.
I
Chum
think Elon's
bucket.
actually a good guy.
No, I think he
too.
is too. He'd be a cool person to have.
Elon's a
on
nerd, bro.
Hell yeah.
He's
Yeah.
just like a nerd that just like
He's
has big dreams.
He's having
Yep.
fun, dude.
Yeah.
One thing about all those innovators too, like a Steve Jobs or Jeff Bezos or Elon, it seems like they never lose touch with like their inner child, and just like if you watch Elon Musk before he went on Joe Rogan and he's playing with a flamethrower and he's like starting it and the flame's going off and then he's like and then he just does it again and he just laugh. They're like looking at each other and just laughing like 4-year-olds, dude. It's incredible.
And who buys the boring company, right? Like makes that.
I mean, Bill Gates did pretty good.
Bill Gates, yeah.
He did pretty good. Zuck is like, I mean, I don't know if he's boring or cool. He's like,
He went to the UFC fights last night.
I
yeah.
feel like
wife
he's
is-
starting to open up the shell.
Well,
Dude,
no,
I think
he could
so.
trade. That guy
I
could.
think so.
That guy could scrap. He could probably beat most people up.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could be me.
You two definitely.
Yeah.
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 Not a big jujitsu guy.
Zuck's got you, bro. Have you seen it?
I believe in myself. I don't
Have-
think
have
it's
you-
happening, but
Okay, I mean, like if he's back, I could probably
scrap.
take on Mark Zuckerberg in a fight for sure. But if he's doing just jujitsu, like
Hold
I
up,
don't even know
Brandon.
where to start, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not gonna try to do that. You know what I mean? But if I had to, like,
He
If
is
you
getting better by the
just
day.
scrap him,
if I had to take him on, I mean, like,
Nah, Zuck's got you guys right now. I'm sorry. I wouldn't be your friend if I didn't tell
He
you.
probably has the best trainer around.
ever.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Someone really high level.
Damn, how did I get it? Oh.
Watch this.
It's a trip that they rented out the whole, or he rented out the whole UFC.
Oh yeah. Inside leg kicks.
What do you think?
I'd be on his ass, bro.
Yeah,
Give him a year.
yeah, a year.
Give me a year.
If we give you a year, then we'll talk.
I'm not gonna. I have no comment on this conversation anymore. I'm not commenting.
He looks good. Zuck, you look good.
Killing it.
Killing it, bro. Shout out Zuck.
He's showing more of
Shout
himself.
out that boy.
Yeah.
Also, if you're saying shout out to Zuck, shout out to Instagram and Facebook and the rest of the
That
world.
goes with that being
Quest.
said.
Yeah. I am excited to use the Meta 2 headset. I feel like that thing is gonna be sick.
A
I haven't seen anything
meta
of it.
headset.
Like you know our thing downstairs.
Yeah, yeah,
the,
the
the
Oculus.
VR.
Yeah.
He's doing a second one of those. And
Okay.
like, oh, Brandon, pull up a picture of the Meta 2 thing. It's pretty sick. It's like, and it tracks your like where you're looking, like your eyes like moving like this. So like, I don't know,
It's looking
crazy.
back at you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got like a
You
new
don't have to just move your head.
a
Kinda
new
looks like-
headset. Like it's smaller. It sticks to your face better.
Oh, that looks a lot
that-
more
That's
comfortable.
not it.
Bro, that one looks
That's
hard.
Dell.
That's not
That's
it.
some Dell
That's
ass
not it.
shit, dude. It would be Dell.
What?
Oculus 2 maybe or something like
Oh, that one looks hard. That one looks very anime villain.
I think
Goovis.
that's gonna be dope. I think that augmented reality is where things are really going, like to where you're like driving in your car and like you can see like everything's like lit up and like it's the world right now, but like everything has like lights and
I think that you'll have like that capability within like a glasses
Yeah.
or in a contact where you're able to like dun, dun,
and it's like
that's
everything.
your phone. You
Yeah.
are your phone essentially. That's technology is gonna be so crazy as we keep evolving.
Yeah.
Robots,
I think we're a little
Yeah,
early
there's time.
for metaverse and VR to fully be like
Yeah, definitely.
as
Definitely.
part of our day as like phones.
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree.
we're definitely
It's time away.
we're some time away from that.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
technology's got to catch up. But
Would
it
you
could
guys-
go one day?
Would you
It's
guys
when it's not
consider
that clunky? Sorry.
would you guys consider cryo?
We've done cryo.
Or no,
Cryotherapy?
like
no, like freezing yourself
freezing yourself.
for hella years.
Oh,
For-
like Walt
for, like,
Disney
hundred-
did?
Dude, they think that
Yeah.
Walt Disney did it. Okay, I read this total conspiracy theory. Why they made the movie Frozen is because people kept looking up Walt Disney Frozen.
I always heard
that. And then they made the movie Frozen so that way every time people would Google Walt Disney or Disney Frozen,
That would
all they
pop
get
up.
is Olaf.
That's hard.
Let it snow, bro.
That's hard.
Why would they want to
Dude,
keep
he
that a
did
secret?
freeze himself. I've always heard that. Like It says right
Look
there.
at Frozen. It's all It's all the movie
That's
stuff,
that
bro. But I saw that. That's why
That's
they made that
crazy,
movie.
man.
But no, they say that he's
click
frozen.
That first one, Brando.
They say that he's frozen underneath the Pirates of the Caribbean ride in Anaheim.
Really?
Snoops is
Yeah.
gonna say that. That's not true.
That guy totally would freeze himself.
Definitely, bro.
Yeah. Would I do that?
I mean,
I don't know. A client of ours told me on the phone, Tyler was the witness. He said, "You're definitely a guy who's coming right back to life. Like, I think you die and then you just, whoop, you're right back, just back in the game."
He was saying that spiritually, though.
Yes, and then he said he himself was not coming back. So
Yeah.
I don't know what his
It's hard.
I don't know what
Respect.
his religious beliefs are, but he believes he's got an idea for everybody.
yeah.
Yeah. Bro, if I have enough bread, I'm freezing.
Right there. Look.
1,000%.
In the decades since Walt Disney's death.
I feel like, though, when you woke up, you'd have to have really trusted people or a really good system for when you do awake. Otherwise, like, somebody's just going to, it's like, you're going to wake up how many ever years later and not know what the hell's going on. And
But that is what
he's
would
so
happen.
confident.
like, what,
No,
yeah,
this
He's so
is-
confident
yeah.
that he
Just
could just
catch
fall
back.
back into place and be like, "What are we doing? We're humans,
right back
right?"
in the game.
Yeah.
What we on,
We got
boys?
this now. TikTok.
He's like, man, we got Disney Plus. Okay, here we go.
One day we're gonna go on TikTok and Walt Disney's just gonna be busting down on a TikTok dance like, "I'm back to life, bitches," and we're gonna be like, "He did it. He fucking did it. He might be alive."
It's hard. It's hard.
He might be frozen like Captain America.
You guys think Tupac's alive?
No.
Dude, I wish.
Me too. I don't know.
I wish they were all alive, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Too many people gone and done
They were
too
our
soon,
age.
bro.
Yeah,
They died.
Tupac was our
And
age.
Biggie.
Especially right
25.
now, too,
They
bro.
did
With how
so
many people
much.
have passed
Yeah.
away.
Movies, music.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
50 Cent's dropping a new documentary on like all the rappers that have passed recently.
Seen
Oh,
that.
wow.
gonna be
And it's
sick.
like there's a clip and it's like, I don't know if it's him talking or somebody else, but he says, if this many pop stars had died, this like
Yeah.
close together, like there would be riots. Like not between the people in the streets, but like the people putting everything on, like the elites, like they would be like,
Makes sense.
this can't happen, you know? I don't know. I'm excited for that
Facts.
documentary.
Shout out to 50, dude. That guy fucking kills the
Another
TV game
guy to have
after
on the
he killed
podcast?
the rap game. Oof, yeah.
50 on the podcast? Ooh.
50 on the podcast. Honestly, we've spent a lot of time studying him. We've read both of his books and listened to him. And you want to learn business, watch how 50 Cent moves. Study how 50 Cent moves.
Power, bro.
Power.
I
Such a
love
good
that. I love that TV show.
Power
bro.
is incredible.
Oh
Yeah.
man, and all the spin-offs, he just keeps nailing every single one of them.
I haven't hit the spin-offs, but
Oh.
I was deeply entwined in Power.
There's Tariq, there's Tommy, there's Kanan as a kid. Oh,
I want to watch that one.
Raising Kanan is nuts. It's 50 Cent's character as a little kid. Oh man, and he's got so many cool people. Like he's got Joey Badass in Raising Kanan.
Kendrick Lamar.
He's
he
got
did a Kendrick
Kendrick.
Lamar,
He's
yeah.
got Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs is like the uncle, and his eye is all like, or not. I don't know if he's the uncle or whatever, but he's got like his eyes all
yeah.
like facing the ground. So funny.
Freddie Gibbs would be a good.
Freddie on the
villain.
podcast will be dope.
It's
bro.
cool how he's that bridge for rappers to do more to not just be rappers right now. They're
Yeah.
actors.
Yeah.
Because one thing he talks about in this book, I know we've talked about this before, TJ, but people listening probably haven't heard it, is if you're a rapper, you have to learn like you're not going to be the hottest, most popular rapper on the scene forever. Like it's
Yeah.
usually a pretty new thing, right? Like
Short.
short life, you can't be this gangster from the hood that everybody relates with for so long. Once you start making millions and millions of dollars and you live in mansions and you fly on private jets, right?
Yeah.
There's less and less for people to relate to, for you to write about like that. So then you're dropping hits fewer and farther in between, right? Like 50 Cent still drops hits, just not nearly as often, not albums. He's more so taking over TV, right? So he talks about like you have to find ways to grow into other things, because your career will just die at a certain extent. Like you can't be 55 years old and still selling out stadiums the same way you were when you were 25 years old and you just drop Get Rich and Die Trying, right?
Yeah, unless you're like Elton John.
Elton John, yeah.
The legends.
Yeah, which 50 Cent can. Like he
Dude,
played
he
his cards
could.
right to
He
be
played
able to
at
do
the
that.
Super Bowl.
But
He
if that's
did
all he
halftime.
did, if
Yeah.
that's all he did,
Yeah.
like Ja Rule selling, he bought 20 or
Shout
He-
out
he-
Firefest.
he bought out a whole Ja Rule concert because they were $30 tickets only, so nobody went 50
Yeah.
Cent. Yeah, so it's like
The ultimate troll.
the ultimate
That's so
troll.
hard.
But
He's always running people for money, bro.
those are two popular rappers from the same era where one figured out how to, innovate and expand what he was doing, and one just kept trying to sell shows.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
it's interesting game to learn for anything really. You got to find ways to innovate. If Netflix kept selling DVDs and subscriptions and didn't switch to a streaming service, they would have fucking died with Blockbuster. So
Yeah.
Totally.
who do you guys think has the most screen time sitting here right now?
Arrow. Easy.
You guys all have your phones?
Yeah.
We should check. Let's
The
do
most screen time, like
Oh,
on my
definitely.
phone.
I guarantee
I
it.
thought you were
No
talking like
way.
on the podcast. I was like, "What do you mean, bro? We're all here
let's say-
together."
No,
Who is second?
I don't know. I feel like I might surprise some people.
I don't know. I think I don't have
Polo
that
is gonna be
much
Second.
screen time, huh?
I do a lot of work. Oh, you know what, guys? I didn't even have it turned on.
what do you guys got?
My daily average is an hour and 30 minutes.
Let's see if it gives me some
Hour
ideas.
30?
Yeah, I'm not on my phone that much.
Oh,
Mine's
yeah?
4.5 hours.
It wasn't on this whole time. Sorry, I set you guys
See
up. but
all activity, bro.
I'm probably a couple hours beneath Arrow, if not the same.
What's yours, Arrow? You're kind of scared to say it over there.
You have to say it.
Well,
This guy's on his
I was
phone
supposed
8
to have-
hours a day.
I-
I'm calling it.
A lot of the work I do is easier to do on a phone than a computer.
Oh, that
I
was
wish
just
I
for
didn't have
today.
to be on my phone as much, but a lot of it's easier to do on a phone.
You're literally a social media manager.
Yeah, so we're sitting at 7 hours
Brandon?
in 2 minutes.
Mine's at 5 hours. Check,
Wait, is that
check.
today or is that?
Brandon's at 4.5.
the day.
Look, Healthy.
You have to go like this. You have to swipe backwards.
Let me see here.
Damn. I got a new phone.
Okay,
Sorry.
yesterday 3 hours.
What was yours?
4.5.
Last
Oh,
week's
okay.
last week's average.
be
Oh yeah,
around
see
there. I
yours
don't know.
6.
I'm-
Okay, what did you have?
I got a new phone. It wasn't
Oh,
tracking
it wasn't
it.
on.
Okay,
Was yours
I'm
I feel like a
4.5.
dickhead.
4.5?
Yeah.
Mine's 5, and my 5 hours 42 minutes.
Mine is 6.5. So
Yeah.
that's last week.
What's your most used
crazy.
app?
Instagram.
Oh man, mine's
Definitely
Instagram
Insta.
too. 14 hours and 34 minutes, bro.
Last
A
week.
week?
Last week.
Last week.
Oh, 14 hours. Damn. I'm
14
only at
hours.
11.
I was on IG a lot last week. Average. Oh, this is the average screen time stats of
Globally,
2022.
people average 6 hours, 58 minutes of screen time per day.
Okay.
So
How
Arrow's
many?
6 hours, 58 minutes. Daily screen time has increased by nearly 50 minutes per day since 2013. The average American spends 7 hours and 4 minutes looking at a screen each day. We're more than that. South Africans, we're
That's
done.
what mine's at, but like. Oh.
South Africans spend 10 hours and 46 minutes on the screen per day. Hey, that's the fastest growing country. There might be some parallels there. Almost half of 0 to 2-year-olds interact with smartphones. Not good. Gen Z averages around 9 hours of screen time per day.
That's
oh my God,
crazy.
guys.
Wow.
Tone it down.
Dude, yeah. Have
That's
you realized that
insane.
like most parents these days will just hand their kid like a tablet when they're
Yes.
not doing what they're supposed to be doing?
Yes.
Getting them to behave.
Yes.
That's not good in my opinion, but it's also like you have to do what you have to do. Like I know like things are
Yeah,
hard. Like
I
I
think
have a
it's
dog,
balance.
bro. Like the
Facts.
dog, like it's hard to take care of a dog. I can't
If you
imagine
could give
taking
your
care
dog
of
a
a
phone
kid.
to
Yeah,
have
bro.
it watch a video, would you do it?
I mean,
Definitely, bro.
probably sometimes, you know, but like I feel like as
My cat, bro.
a person of a younger generation and probably gonna have kids one day, like I feel like it's important for me to like think, be aware of that. Be
Mm.
like, you know, like I don't have to give the phone as a route of
No.
that. You know, like why don't we go do something else? Like
And then it gets abused too.
definitely.
Of like, it's a trigger a kid will use to get what they want. They know
Mm-hmm.
that if I start acting out, I'll get the iPad to get settled down
Mhm.
or the tab, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It should be a reward.
It shouldn't be like a calm down, be quiet thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be like an educational thing.
Definitely.
And then some play, like, we played video games and shit growing up.
Yeah.
So it's the same kind of thing, different platform, different screen, but it's just balance. Can't be all day.
balance. Did you guys
This
see the Dolphins quarterback, bro?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Rest
sad.
up to
That
That
was
was
the gnarliest.
brutal,
Yeah,
bro.
that was gnarly.
With the fingers, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to know why
And they
the
cleared
body
him.
does that.
What?
I
Oh, the
wanna know-
body.
Yeah, like what? How come his fingers just got distorted?
Yeah.
Like that's so weird.
Dude, they
That's-
cleared him to play. He got a concussion the week before, and they said,
I
"You're
heard-
good to go."
I
Well,
heard
see all
they
the
said it was a
memes?
back injury.
No,
too.
no. They labeled it a head injury at first, and he was going through a concussion protocol, and then they said he cleared it, and then they switched it to a back injury, and everyone's like, we saw his head get smashed. Like, so that doctor got fired. It was a non-affiliated brain specialist or whatever, and he's fired.
Too fucking
It's
late.
kind of the shitty that it's just the doctor. You know, that so many people were involved in that decision.
Definitely.
They're 3-0, looking good.
3-0,
Wanted-
looking
And when
good.
was the last time
Gotta
the
play the
Dolphins
Bills.
have been 3-0? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, God bless him. Hopefully he's all right.
God bless him.
Bro, you look at like people like
and Trey
Andrew
Lance,
Luck.
bro. Oh,
Oh,
Trey
yeah.
Lance. Oh
That was
man.
sad.
I
Like
was
you
excited
look
to
at
see
people
him.
like Andrew Luck that like, you know, had like 6 really good years in the league, and then just I mean that's starting to become more and more common. Like, you know, 6 good years and then they're like, I'm done. I'm gonna be able to hold my kids and, you know, like talk at their weddings and not be fucked up for the rest of my life.
I get that.
And you know, all the fans are like, "Oh, you pussy." It's like, whatever, bro. Go, whatever you're doing, go do that.
Like I said earlier, like I'm not an NFL quarterback. I can't. Like,
Yeah, you can't tell anybody what to do with their lives.
yeah, bro.
It's
Go
People just
do
get
it.
so attached to their teams
Yeah.
where they just want to be involved with. They think they are a part of that decision.
Yeah. Which is okay. That's what it's there for.
Yeah.
Like I do it too. Like my girlfriend will yell at me. Like the Niners will get like a touchdown, and I'm just like, yes. Like I get up, I'm all hyped. She's like, what happened? I'm like, they just scored. It's okay. I'm sorry. I apologize.
What else you got, Polo?
Honestly, Tyler stole my last topic of Elon Musk
You guys see
Tesla robot. So
What you got, Ty?
this fucking Jake Paul is talking with a big organization. He said in MMA.
an MMA, he's probably just trying to fucking.
I'm
market
wondering
his-
though if it's him and Nate.
Oh,
talking.
maybe that could be it. They're like, fuck Dana, or
I could just see Nate saying, "I don't want to box pussy. Like, let's do a fucking real fight, something like that." And
But I don't know. Nate said he's ready for like his
A
boxing
boxing.
debut too. But
I think he would tune him up in boxing. Honestly,
probably.
yeah.
I think his boxing's actually underrated, and also like you're not gonna just knock that guy out cold.
No.
But maybe also Jake Paul's one of the best marketers on the planet right now, and he has a fight October 29th. So he could be just saying that to
Yeah,
get
that's to
people
talk about
talking
him.
about him. Yeah, because
He might be.
it's working.
Yep, we are doing it right now.
Respect
Me too.
respect him. Yeah, and
They've
he
come a
fucking
long
trains
way.
hard.
They've
Yeah,
come a long way, bro.
I've always respected how they moved though, even just
Yeah.
how they.
Jake just plays the villain.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
Boy,
Right.
what a beard does, you know?
Huh?
What a beard can do.
Yeah.
for Jake Paul. Hey, don't look at me.
Polo, do you put conditioner in your beard?
I don't know. I
You
don't.
should.
I'm pretty primal with how I run this thing, honestly.
I literally just talked to I got a haircut the other day and my barber's like, you should put conditioner in your beard.
I
And
got-
like I'm already like, okay,
Feeling the
it's
difference.
feeling good. It feels softer and more like
I got 2 bottles for
Delicious.
Christmas I've never opened.
Of conditioner?
Beard conditioner, yeah.
Oh.
bro, don't sleep on health self care, bro.
I'm
Don't-
not.
Don't sleep on the skincare. Shout out Zion Health.
Shout
Shout out Zion Health.
Plug
bro.
'em. Cut
Shout
to
out
our
to
ad
Zion
right there.
Health.
Yeah. I'll hop on.
That
like-
Andrew Schultz special was
Holy shit. I think
Incredible.
that was probably the best special I've ever seen.
I will argue
Dave
that
Chappelle has some
Dave
crazy
Chappelle's
shit.
Dave Chappelle's the
Dave
goat,
Chappelle's
but
so
he's
good, yeah.
he is good.
there's
But that one was so new and it was so funny, and that's
he's
hard
himself,
to do,
too.
you know. And that's like he had a lot of like relatable new topics. Just
Yeah.
so funny, bro.
I would put him at the second funniest comedian for me because honestly, even like I think comedians are more funny in a setting like this on their podcasts than they are their stand-ups a lot of the time.
Right.
Mhm.
Not Dave Chappelle and Andrew Schultz though. I think those two are definitely fucking way funnier.
They know how to put together a performance.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
The pauses,
their tonalities.
the
Yeah,
looks to the side.
that
like,
takes
Yeah.
discipline.
That's acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is acting in a
Yeah.
sense. It takes a lot of reps to be able to memorize something that well, and then like their improv too
Yeah.
is they're just fucking funny. They're naturally funny too.
Didn't Joe Rogan say he's gonna come out with a new one soon?
Yeah, I've been seeing that.
He says he drops one every 2 years.
And then he said he
That's
waited,
his
'cause
cycle.
It's been like 4 years. For
It
this
has
one.
actually.
COVID.
We seen his
Yeah.
last ones when we seen.
Yeah,
Sacramento,
Things or
huh?
Stranger Times.
Yeah, I saw that one too. You were there?
We went
In
to Sacramento.
Sacramento,
Yeah,
I was there too.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's crazy. I was with Dell and we were in the crowd, but I had to wait to get drinks for so long, so I missed Tony
Damn.
and the other guy.
Some
And
black guy.
I literally sat down right when he started going. I was like, had like hands full of beers, and I was like, oh man, let's go. Like, this is awesome. That one was pretty funny.
It was funny. Honestly, I was so fucking tired because we went to like the 12 a.m. one,
Yeah,
and he didn't go till like 1, so I was just zombie mode.
yeah. I think that's.
But
when
I was
at,
laughing.
too.
Yeah.
The first 2, I was up for the whole thing too, and they were hilarious.
Yeah. Tony's show is hilarious.
Kill Tony.
Yeah,
I haven't
have you
watched
seen
too
it?
Much of it, no.
It's just on YouTube. Have you seen it?
I haven't watched it.
Oh my god, it's hilarious, bro. Like he just has a table and he has a hat, like a bowl, like a fish bowl with everyone's names in it that signed up to possibly be on it that night, and they're all waiting in a line outside the building, and he'll just grab a random name and they come in and they get 60 seconds interrupted of stand-up comedy, and most of them are not great, you know, and they just bomb, and then they'll like buzzer will go off, and then Tony just starts roasting them, and just it's like
Like about their skit or just everything?
everything about them, just top to bottom. We'll just roast them so hard.
Good.
And then if like Joe Rogan's there too, like Joe will, like Tony will say some shit, and then Joe just like will like put his head down and like shake his head because it's just so over the line, and he just goes so hard.
We should do a company roast.
A company, I might cry, bro.
Bro, I would love to get roasted, bro. Roast me.
A roast battle?
That would be pretty funny.
No, not
though.
even a roast battle. Just like we write jokes and like everyone's in the hot seat and you just roast.
A roast pod.
We have to be honest. You have to just like lay it out on the table, and
Those ones are pretty funny. Like
so good.
the
bro.
Justin Bieber one.
Yeah,
Justin
when do they
Bieber,
do that?
so
Is that
good.
like at awards?
No,
Comedy
it's like
Central.
Comedy Central. It's
Comedy
like a show.
Central,
They
yeah.
do like the roast, and
Just
it'll be
for
like
that.
yeah. So it'll be like Justin Bieber will come on, and of course they have heat. Like, and they bring heat.
Yes.
Like they do not
hold back.
hold back
I
whatsoever.
remember that one of Trump when somebody calls him a porcupine.
They did a roast of Trump.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
While he
bro.
was president.
Yeah.
And he
Right
goes-
before, right before.
There's no
it was
man.
right before. Yeah.
He's unlike any other
He
man. on
just
this
like the
planet.
Oh
attention.
my god, it's so funny, and he takes it all like a champ.
He was like, yeah, you want to know the only difference between me and a porcupine? A porcupine doesn't have $75 billion in the bank.
it's like well,
Hey, he's not wrong, bro.
He ain't wrong.
He's not wrong.
One thing Andrew Schultz said in his special that I agree with is, I fucking miss that guy, dude. Fucking, he kept not him being president. I don't even know about like the anatomy of that. I don't follow
The
it very
politics
closely
part.
at all. But he was fucking entertaining, dude. Every
Yeah.
single night we got gold nuggets. He's tweeting about ASAP Rocky getting him out of jail and getting home ASAP, and fucking all sorts of shit. Dude.
Like,
It's
yeah,
just-
that's insane.
like, oh
yeah,
man.
so good. I think I would prefer to keep my politics and my entertainment separate personally, but hey, I guess that's just the world we live in.
Yeah, it's just what it is. Yep.
You know, like the guy that has the emergency nuke button. I don't want to be the guy starting Twitter beef, but
Too crazy.
it's a little
Yeah.
too out there.
It's
No,
Too crazy.
I love Kanye as much as I love Kanye. Kanye for president, that's not gonna work.
I really think it's an
That's not
impossible
gonna
job
work.
for. It's an impossible job for someone to be the perfect fit for. There's always going to be something some group of people doesn't like about the person. But definitely too aggressive and outrageous is bad. Too sleepy and on the borderline of dementia is bad. We need just something right in the middle of that.
I guess,
some
or-
healthy 40-year-old, smart, savvy.
Dude, like Joe always says,
Like
bro, it's a
Obama.
job that no one wants to do, bro.
Joe Rogan, Jocko Willing, fucking go in there.
The Rock, bro. The Rock.
The Rock.
The Rock.
No.
Logan Paul's
No.
going to do it.
You wouldn't want
Watch.
The Rock?
No, bro.
I don't know, bro. The Rock's a pretty good guy. It seems like.
Bro, The Rock is an entertainer, bro.
We would
There's-
change our national anthem to "It's about pain. It's about pain."
Oh my god, bro.
No, bro. Like, okay, how you go, educated 40-year-old savvy political genius to The Rock?
To The Rock?
Not what? No, that's all we need.
Oh no.
I
Bro,
think
there's enough celebrity tabloid culture as it is. We don't need it bleeding into politics or bleeding into different industries. Like, let's just keep that over here.
I think Logan Paul's going
My
to do
opinion.
it when he's 35.
Me too.
Run for
He
president.
talks about it a lot. Yeah.
Mr. Beast said he wants to run for president too, bro.
Mr. B. Ooh, that's
Mr.
a fucking
Beast would be
Mr.
good.
Beast would just give one. He'd make a YouTube video giving away all of our military. He'd be like, whoever takes their hand off the tank last gets our military.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah, they would. That would be the best marketing campaigns like of all time in presidential history. Right now, it is Trump. We will say like nobody fucking made apparel. That's another thing you
Yeah.
said on that special, right? Nobody made like that dude had merch, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, come get the merch. It's like,
Yeah.
you're president, bro.
And his
Come,
I wonder
come
if
buy
his
my
team,
merch.
If his team was
on
the
that
sellers,
he
or if it
knows
was
business.
like knockoff people just making the merch, that'd be interesting.
I mean,
Yeah.
if he was collecting dough from the merch, that's so funny.
If Trump,
Yeah. Yeah.
like
hilarious.
Trump becoming president, if anyone expected him not to leverage it in some type of way
In
to
every
make
way
some
possible,
bread,
bruh.
then you're tweaking.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every person in history has done
That's
that.
Yeah.
exactly.
He is like one of the greatest businessmen of all time.
He was just 10x.
Yeah.
on how much he could do with that potentially when he went in.
I've heard a lot of.
This one's definitely getting shadow banned too.
Well, I've heard a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just want to clarify too. We're just
We
having
know
open
no
discussion.
politics.
Yeah,
Politics.
Yeah,
Political.
we don't.
That's where we're at.
Let's just shift away from that stuff. How about if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Today or
Yeah, like say there's money is not a factor, and we're hopping on a jet tonight to go somewhere. Where are you going? Where are we going?
Where are we going right now?
I'm in the Hawaii vibe. I want to go kick it on the beach for a little bit. Swim in the ocean.
Yeah,
I just want to swim in the ocean, really.
dude, swimming in the ocean is amazing. I wish we
Anywhere.
could do it here,
Bora.
but you're gonna get
Some shit like that. Iceland or some shit
eaten
even.
by
Yeah.
a shark here.
No, you're not, bro.
Yes, you are. I met a girl that got bit by a shark the other day. She
TJ, there's a
showed me-
higher chance of getting struck by lightning. There's like under 10 shark attacks in the entire world per year. Brando, pull
we
that
talked
up.
about that recently too.
Pull
and
it
I
up.
was
When's the
mind blown by
last
Hold up.
shark attack in Bodega
no,
Bay?
just look at year like shark attacks in the entire globally in a year, and the number will shock you.
that.
You
It
have
was pretty low.
a higher
was
chance of
surprised.
getting a piano dropped from
I think
3-story.
I think you're right. I think you have a higher chance of dying by vending machine.
Yes, bro.
By
I heard,
shaking the vending machine and being mad at it, and then it
This-
falls on you.
The stats are
There's
stacked.
more of those deaths than shark deaths.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think so.
Jesus.
I heard if you flip a shark over on its belly,
Yeah, tonic
then
immobility,
it
bro.
confuses it. Right.
How do you do
Tonic
that?
immobility.
Talk to
You
the
have to put your
gotta
hand
talk
on
to the, you gotta
I
talk to the
watched-
scientist.
I watched 7 minutes of Shark Tank. I'm a pro. Okay, look, you put your hand
Shark
on the
Tank?
shark.
Shark Week.
Shark Week, Shark Week.
A shark's coming for you all. Flip it on its back. It's like,
You
bro.
just
Same with
it
the
over
punch it in
right
the
here.
nose technique.
Yeah, punch it in the nose. It's like, it's a shark.
Have you ever tried to do anything underwater?
Yeah.
It's like
It worked for Steve-O.
It
Yeah.
worked for
He
Steve-O.
kicked that fucker right in its nose. And
If
it
it's a
went
little,
away.
there's little sharks you could
Did it die?
handle, but
Yeah.
It's okay.
probably close.
It's 420.
Oh, what a great time.
great time.
How come?
What's up?
I would have to say because of,
All the time's a good time.
Yeah.
that fantastic little stuff that some people don't like too much.
Cannabis?
Mm.
We could talk about cannabis. We are 25-year-olds adult males.
And it's legal now.
It's very legal. All sorts of people use it. It's very vertically integrated into pets use CBD. Our parents put lotion on their arthritis. We smoke it to get creative. Who
Yeah.
gives a fuck? If you're in 2022 and you're still holding biases over someone over cannabis, like you think they're stupid or lazy or something, and they can't just use it recreationally or to gain more creativity or whatever. I'm not saying moderation isn't important, but same with alcohol, right? You got an outdated way of thinking. That's just as it is. And I don't even want to talk to people with an outdated way of thinking
It
like
comes
that.
down to how many ODs has there been?
0.
Oh, that's an astonishing number.
Yes.
Well, cannabis
Yeah.
is like any other medicine. There's a way to use it and
A way to
respect
abuse
and
it.
a way to abuse it as well.
Yep.
I mean, the health effects aren't as bad as most of the stuff you can buy in a store, like nicotine or
Cigarettes,
alcohol, or
alcohol.
But there's definitely it's a medicine. I think you need to respect it as a medicine.
Yeah.
And
To each their own, too.
yeah, absolutely. As long as you're not hurting anybody.
I think it's funny because I feel like people that smoked in like the 90s and may have not smoked until now, maybe like gave it up then and are coming back around now and maybe going to try it again. Like they just have no idea what they're getting into. Like I feel like the tolerance now it's got to be. Yeah, exactly. Like
these motherfuckers, it'd be
Like
strong.
10%.
These
like Joe Rogan's like just a leg, like of the gummy bear.
Yeah.
Straight up.
You
You're
know?
going to get smacked.
Yeah, bro. Like, but it's a whole new level now. Like,
Yeah.
try some solventless hash and a nice little $15,000 dab rig off some nice glass, bro.
even a little cart, even a nice little cart.
Little cardi poo.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you're
trying to go to Pluto, you can go to Pluto.
yeah, bro. Pluto is a crazy place to be. I'm telling you, bro.
Been there and back many times.
Yeah.
You guys have any personal goals to wrap up 2022? Last October, November, December, last 3 months.
I'm thinking
Maybe you haven't thought about it yet.
just be better than last year. Like, if I finish at a higher point this year than I did last year, I'm just looking forward to next year. Like,
Amen to that.
that's it. And, like, I'm happy because the world's, like, kind of back back in action, moving smooth.
Yeah.
You know.
You don't even hear people talk about the C word anymore.
Yeah, dude. Canceled.
Canceled.
COVID got canceled. Thank God.
I would say goal for this 2022 is just something we've all been working on collectively together, which is improving our workflow. I think that's an underrated aspect of a business, or an underrated aspect of how you approach work is your workflow, and not just trying to do everything back to back as fast as you can, but also, you know, respecting each task and doing things with good
Methodically.
balance.
Tyler said some shit to me the other day too. Don't go to work in your business, go to work on your business too, which really is two different things. Like, don't just become a cog in a system, but always look for ways to be adding dimension, growing, flourishing in new ways, innovating, coming out with streams when people are still on subscription.
Facts.
I-
Facts.
I have a question. What is your guys' favorite cliches?
Cliche.
Like favorite?
Like, what's your like favorite cliche?
How you do anything is how you do everything.
Ooh, okay. Mine is go with the flow.
Flow with the go.
Go
Great
to-
one.
I'd say be yourself.
Straight up.
Okay.
Straight up. Ty?
I'm thinking. I don't really have cliches on my mind right now. I can't think of one.
You're too abstract.
Too abstract.
I think that while you think about it, you can think about it. What I was gonna say about this is like I think cliches are really slept on, bro. Like,
Facts.
I think that
Facts.
people don't think that they work because they're said so much, or because it seems like you can't just do it like that. That's too easy.
I think
Yeah,
it's
or
But
like
it's
also
like
that's-
the
that's too
reason
simple.
why they're said that much is because that's the way. Like you just need to.
There's stereotypes for a reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's funny because like people will just be like, you can't just be yourself. You
Like-
can't do it. You can't just go with the flow. You
Right.
can't do it.
yeah,
Well, why not, bro? I'm hearing excuses. Like,
exactly.
come on.
I got a good one. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Mm.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
Is that did you think about that because last night?
No, bro, I feel fucking great today.
Our man's was hungover and came back swinging.
Yeah.
Came back swinging.
Our producer and photographer is feeling a little roughy poo today too. He's been quiet and not wanting to make an appearance.
We're feeling
Happy
good.
late birthday to
So-
Scale Shooter, bro.
Our crew's in rare form. Very rarely is there, or do we show up
Even
beat
one
up
of
by
us.
alcohol?
Yeah.
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 True.
Yeah, you two especially. Maybe you two. Yeah.
Us too. Sure. It's the Chico in us.
Yeah, we are well-oiled machines.
We are well.
There's one thing that Chico does to you. It just breeds you to be a party animal.
Different, bro.
Everybody's
Back to
built
back.
Different.
Well,
Yeah.
What was your original question?
Whose question?
Oh, what do you goals for
2022?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Run it, Ty.
I want to get 20 podcasts done by the end of the year.
I like that.
Ooh,
I like that
a
too.
little goal on him.
Yeah.
And he
put a number on
solidified it in the records.
In the
we have
pod.
to
I like
to
that.
Mhm.
hold true to that one.
Now everybody knows we're gonna get 20 podcasts done by the end of the year. This is already number 3. We're actually banging out number 4
Yep.
after this with a pretty awesome guest.
Tell him, Polo. Tell
Yeah.
him what we don't
So-
sacrifice.
We do not compromise on the details that make things fucking excellent. It's just there's no room for that.
You're gonna get 20 goddamn great podcast episodes.
20
Exactly.
bangers.
No mids.
no mids.
As Arrow said today, we're focusing in on the best content here on out.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, content's fun to make.
It is.
It's cool.
fucking
It's
really
It's
fun.
beautiful.
it's so
so
much
good.
harder than
It's so
people
good.
Like
think
we
it
could be
is.
doing construction. We could be a lot worse. And like we are filming a podcast right now to try to build brand. It's actually fun. That's just so everybody's clear too. The internal talks outside of actually being on air with you guys is the only reason we're doing this is because it's fucking fun. Correct me if I'm wrong, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the only.
And,
So
reason.
good.
and we want to supply a little entertaining aspect to the
Insightfulness.
listeners in Sonoma County and the world, and just like offer a perspective that's maybe not seen by most people, or just like try to offer up some insight, like you said.
It's dope to pick up the insight, too. Like, Dano, we picked
Yeah,
up so much cool shit from, and we're going to continue to learn so much from each guest that we get.
Right.
Yeah. And it's so crazy. Like, dude, I listen to that guy every morning.
Yeah.
On the way to school, like every day.
That's
Nuts.
cool.
Like just like, or I mean, on the way home from school. Sorry, afternoon.
The
Yeah.
pod's a fucking blast.
Yeah.
What about
I
you,
was
Kyle?
also gonna say too, bro. if anybody out there listening maybe has an idea for like a guest, you could always email Spitball.
Drop
Drop
that
it in
one.
the comments.
Drop it in the comments.
Drop it in
Or
the
topics you
comments,
guys would like
or-
to hear us talk about, really anything.
Yeah.
We're always open to ideas from really anybody. We appreciate it.
Yeah. For
After
sure.
What's the goal for the end of the year, Poe?
Honestly, I asked that question. I haven't put any thought into it. It's the first time I thought about it. I do like the 20 pods because I'm having a lot of fun with this personally. I like just keep getting better. It's a good cliche.
Yeah.
It's a great cliche.
But yeah, I don't want to slow
Yeah.
down. I really would like to put the pedal to the metal and get us all collectively in
Bro, it's better
a good,
to
comfy, fun spot. Let's go fucking experience some fun shit. Go
Yeah.
run around with some fun people and just keep making the most out of this journey.
Yeah.
The journey is what we got to enjoy, right? In 10 years, we're all going to be in a really good place collectively if we keep doing what we're doing. And it's going to be this shit we look back on like fucking that was fun, because new levels, new devils as we grow, we're going to have less and less of this of just our core first 10 people building the fucking Mac desktop, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what people say, at least they live for looking back. So I guess just keep on keeping on.
I got another
Yeah.
cliche though. Don't look backwards too much though. It hurt your neck.
Yeah, straight up.
Definitely.
You know?
Yep.
Straight up.
But I feel like it's better to grow consistently than in bursts or trying to put out something really fast and then do like I feel like you just
Yeah. It's the only sustainable
Great
thing.
things
Like
take
you were
time.
saying earlier, is like longevity. It's proven that this is the only way it fucking works.
yeah.
I got one that's not a cliche for you that I'm
Okay.
pretty sure I came up with.
Okay.
The slow roast always tastes better than the microwave. So when you just take your time and you make things
Hard.
great,
Nasty.
you give them the respect and the thought
Nasty.
that they deserve, it always tastes better and is better for you than that
Yeah.
fucking 1 minute instant rice, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah. One time when I was in Chico, I went to Walmart and I had about $12 in my bank account, and I had to eat dinner. So I bought a microwavable steak from the freezer section of Walmart in Chico. I went home to my dorm room. I microwaved it in my microwave.
And threw it
I
at the
ate,
wall.
I ate it, and then I called my mom 20 minutes later and I
Crying?
said, "Mom, my stomach hurts so bad." And she was like, "What'd you eat?" And I said, "I ate a microwavable steak from Walmart." And she has never let me live that down till this day. Like my brother still.
That's rough. I'll starve.
Yeah, so ooh.
It'd be like that.
I'll go
Chico,
kill a
bro,
goddamn
just-
cow in a field before I buy a fucking Walmart microwavable
Yeah.
steak.
Now I try to do like, Mitchie, for people that don't know, Mitchell Brewing, Everything Green Organics, check it out. Snack check. Yeah, no, he said he said to me one day, he said, "Don't eat anything out of a bag or a box." see how
As
and
little
see how hard
plastic
that
as
is.
possible. Yeah.
Just like don't eat anything out of a bag or a box and see how much stuff you could find,
Yeah.
Like
It's a good rule.
It's hard.
it's hard, like
Liver King.
yeah, Liver King.
Vegetables,
We should get some liver for the
even
next
meat,
pod
bro.
to try.
Like, isn't packaged in plastic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bag
Yeah.
or box.
You go
bro,
to a
it's
local
nuts.
butcher. There's a bunch of good butchers around here in Sonoma
Yeah.
County.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah.
go to and get. I mean,
Get
you
it
know,
in
of
that
course.
like paper.
They come in paper though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when he says not a bag or a box, it's like you can put it in a bag and take it to your car. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah, no,
but like the
definitely,
type of
yeah.
shit,
But I mean, like,
prepackaged,
actually, like
like
preservatives, like something in a bag or
Yeah,
a box.
yeah,
that you're,
exactly.
Like opening to eat, like, yeah.
Yeah, plastic
No.
is not good for food.
No,
And not
dude,
good
water
for
is
us.
crazy too.
Anything.
Like,
and not good for the
Literally.
environment too.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I got this water machine at home that just recently has been on the fritz, so we haven't had our water anymore. So I've been having to drink, out of like plastic water bottles again, and it's like crazy. It tastes like I'm drinking pool water opposed to like the stuff.
Clean.
Yeah, and like Britas are cool too, but we got this crazy machine at home that like filters it perfectly, like 9.5 pH or something like that. Crazy. I don't know. I don't understand any of it, but it tastes great and it makes me feel real hydrated.
Hey, I'm
So,
into that shit. You
now
know
that I
why?
don't have it, I feel like I'm dying.
That's the shit that it could very much be applied to business as much as it is sports. Like this is what like Tom Brady and Michael Jordan look at, right? Like the alkaline levels of their water and how properly they're hydrating when they're drinking it before bed, because all of it is optimally going to affect how they feel, optimally, physically, mentally, even spiritually in some senses, right?
Yeah.
So that little stuff is going to make us all better, any businessman better too. Health is wealth. If you feel good, your gut feels good, your brain feels good, then the quality of your work is going to be good. It's just simple as that. Like,
I feel like it's starting to become more of like a popular and accepted thing. Because I remember growing up, like I had like cut that. But yeah, growing up, I had like really, we had a garden and we raised our own animals and grew a lot of our own food. And I remember like I would go to public school and kids would like roast me for like my lunches or roast me for like, my health habits and stuff. And it was like very common back in the day. And I think like,
Which is crazy.
yeah, like even like,
little fuckers.
yeah, 15
Insane.
years ago, it's like if you're talking, organic, if you're talking about like those type of stuff, people be like, oh, you fucking hippie. It's like, all right, whatever. Like,
Have fun. Like,
have fun
dying
being
from
ignorant,
processed
like-
foods when you're 40.
yeah,
Like,
I hope your ignorance is like, and it's also a money thing. It's harder to afford that type of food, but I'm glad it's becoming more mainstream to pay attention to what you put in your body because there's
Definitely.
nothing more.
You are what
powerful.
you eat.
Yeah. facts.
Hey, cliche.
Cliche. That's what my dad always told me.
Boom. There's another one.
Yep. We're dropping gold fucking nuggets here at Spitballers. What do you guys think? You think we should wrap it up, take a little break before our guest gets here?
Yeah. I gotta
Anything else
I'm out.
we want to talk about? Tyler's out of here.
I'm
Brandon,
Ty, you have anything
Brandon?
left to say to the people?
Brandon?
Brandon, you
No?
trying to hop in, bro?
I love you all.
I think it's a wrap, guys. Thank you all for
All right.
listening. This was our first internal pod. We're going to be dropping these every few weeks too. They're a lot of fucking fun to do.
My name's TJ.
This is TJ, Arrow, Polo. Tyler just left. The rest of the crew, they're in the back. We fucking love them too. Thank you all for listening. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Comment.
And, comment.
Really though, comment if you have a guest that you'd like to see on, or what topics and stuff, and
Yeah.
love it.
Thank you guys.
Peace.